Hello. It's Mrs. Smith, isn't it? I believe your daughter got burnt last night. Can you tell me how it happened?
I was cooking dinner last night. I was busy and I got distracted. I shouldn't have done it. I know I should have taken more care. The phone rang and I went out of the kitchen to answer it.
That's okay. Take it slowly. I want to make sure I understand correctly. So you were cooking dinner last night and what happened then?
I was cooking rice and my daughter wanted to see what I was doing. She wanted to see how much rice I was cooking. That's when she tipped the hot water on herself. And when she burned herself.
I see. That must have been very frightening for you. And for your daughter.
It was awful. It happened so fast too.
Yes, it can happen very fast. Can you tell me what you did first, to do something about the burns?
All I could think of was to take my daughter's shirt off and soak it in cold water. I put the wet shirt over the burns on her arm. Did I do the right thing? I just did what I thought was right.
Yes, you did the right thing. People used to put butter on burns, but it's the worst thing you can do. You made the right choice.
But I feel so guilty. Look at her arms. She'll have terrible scars.
I know it looks awful now, but it will look a lot better when the burns start to heal. Try not to feel guilty. Children at this age are very inquisitive. They just want to look at everything, but they don't realize the dangers. Scalds on the arms, especially the hands and fingers, are very common. And scalds most often happen in the kitchen.
But I shouldn't have answered the phone. If only I had stayed in the kitchen. I don't know. I feel so bad.
I can see that you feel bad about the accident, but I think it's important to focus on what we are going to do now to treat the burns, okay?
Oh yes. Okay. What happens now? What are you going to do? She's in a lot of pain.
The first thing I'll do is to give her something for the pain. Then, when the pain is under control, I'm going to wash her arm very gently. And put on some special cream to help stop infection. The last thing is to make sure she is drinking enough. Can you help with that?
Yes, sure. I'll give her sips of water whenever I can.
That's great.
Look, I'm really worried about the scarring. I want my daughter to see a specialist now, before it gets worse.
I know your daughter's skin looks bad now, because her skin is very red. Your daughter will need to have dressings to the burns for quite some time. But it will look better once the skin starts to heal.
Yes, but I'm still worried about the scarring. Isn't there anything that can be done about it?
After the burn has healed, your daughter will be seen by a burn specialist to look at any scarring. I know it's difficult, but the skin has to heal first. There are some very good treatments these days, so please try not to worry too much.
Okay, but it's difficult to take it all in.
I know it is difficult to remember everything, so you might find this leaflet helpful. Read through the leaflet and ask us if you have any questions. There is also a contact number at the bottom of the leaflet.